Turn to politics now, to Rivers State, as Governor Siminalayi Fubara, as has been widely reported on the program today already, described the impeachment notice issued to him by the Rivers State House of Assembly as a love letter. Now, you would recall the Assembly recently issued an impeachment notice to the governor and his deputy, Ngozi Odu, following alleged gross misconduct by the administration. Now, despite an interim order by the Rivers State High Court stopping the process, the Assembly on Friday said the state chief judge has received and acknowledged the impeachment notice, and this is what he had to say addressing his supporters during the grand finale of the week-long 2026 NPA Port Harcourt International Polo Tournament. Let's take a look.
It's really unfortunate that I have to say this. Coincidentally, each time you're having your tournament, there's always one problem. In the year 2024, you were having the tournament, you came to me and I made some promises. Almighty God, that January was here. 2025, in fact, you already know the drama we are facing. You didn't even bother to come near me, so I understand. This 2026, I thought you would have been the finance. They just landed me a love letter. So you understand, but that notwithstanding, we must move on.
You heard him. They just landed me a love letter. Now, this development comes as residents in Port Harcourt have also taken to social media to decry the unclean state of the city. If we can pull up those videos of how some of the streets are looking, there's videos of unclean streets, and they're urging the governor to prioritize governance, even as the political turmoil persists. I wish we had those videos that you could see some of the streets that have been documented, just looking deplorable, trash everywhere. But Rufai, I come to you. You had a guest earlier who is a lawyer, seems to come from River State as well. There was debate about, oh, did he say he received a love letter or whatever? Anyway, he said they landed him a love letter.
They landed him a love letter doesn't mean I've received the service. So, because his aide, when his aide came here, said he has not received the service, he did not say, I have received the service. There are two different things. But hey, apart from receiving the service or not, you see, my bone of contention has always been, we know where this fight is coming from. So for those that now, and I'm going to argue this way, for those that justified President Tinubu's state of emergency as a way of solving the problem, it's obvious that the state of emergency was useless as we speak today. Because if the impeachment threats and the impeachment is still going ahead after the state of emergency that we thought was going to settle both factions, it was useless. For those on the government side that argue in favor of the state of emergency that President Tinubu used it to save Fubara, your argument is logically wrong today. Because despite the state of emergency, they are still going ahead with an impeachment against Fubara. And for me, like you said, the people are complaining that we don't see a lot of governance. The fight between Wike and Fubara, and two of them the same way, I mean, it's their fights. Don't die in their war. It's never about the people. If they were fighting about how they would clean the streets, the betterment of people in the state, I'll say that's a justified fight. But it's for their own control of resources and their own self-interest. I just pity the Rivers people in all of this.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, in the interest of time, we're going to move